What's good, everybody? It's Batman, and it's your boy. We're here. We're going to be reacting to a video here. There's a really, really important reason for this reaction video. This is going to be a very serious video, by the way. This is relating and pertaining to YouTube, and there's a whole situation connected with me as well that I'm going to be going over. It'll either be in this same video, so it'll either be towards the middle or the end, or it'll be in a separate video. I'm going to see how long this video will come out to, and then we'll kind of go from there. But I really, really want to cover this video. Not only does this guy, he's an incredible YouTube content creator, so if you don't know who he is, I'll make sure to put his YouTube down in the description down below. Make sure to check out his YouTube, etc. But this guy is an incredible YouTuber. Absolutely amazing. One of the greats, okay? And he has been having the runaround with YouTube for a good while. Very good while, okay? They're playing games with him all the time, doing all this kinds of shady business, doing crazy things, you name it. Like, they're always up to no good, always giving him issues, you name it. And they're very, it's just very shitty. Let's just put it that way. And, you know, I don't know what it is with YouTube, but it's like they pick and choose when they want to play games. They pick and choose when to create problems, and I just don't get it. I'm gonna put another YouTube reaction video. I believe I did a recording on it, and if I'm correct, I'll make sure to put it in the description as well. Please check that video, YouTube video link out. It's connecting to a whole other similar incident with a content creator named as Markiplier. I'm pretty sure you guys know who that is as well. But I'm gonna put that in there. If it's not in there, I'll even cover that as well, and kind of bring that in along the lines, because this is either going to be 3 videos or 2 videos, or 1 video with just my stuff that's going on. And with this, we'll see, but I'll keep you guys in the loop. If it does become a series, it'll be part 1, part 2, part 3, okay, and we'll kind of go from there. I'm debating on the YouTube title of this video to either be Why YouTube Pisses Me Off, and dead ass create a playlist of called Why YouTube Pisses Me Off, and just to go over the things that are either just not okay, either very suspicious, or exposing YouTube for the crap that they do to either small content creators, big content creators, or creators in the middle. And it's getting really, really old. Me, the way I am as a person, I don't know about you guys, but if I don't bother you, don't bother me. I reciprocate. You know what I mean? I'll reciprocate the energy you give me. So if it's negative, you're going to get negative back from me. 9 out of 10 times I can be the bigger person, be mature, let it be, whatever, and move on. Because I'm really not a conflict person either. I don't like drama, you name it. I'm just not all up for that. But if you know how to engage with me in a way to where it can kind of press my back against the wall where I'm in a corner, and you leave me no choice, you best believe I'm going to reciprocate what you're giving me. It's that freaking simple. And I'm not the one to mess with. Like, I'm just not the one. Like, I don't care. Just nobody. I don't care who you are. You can be the FBI, the police, YouTube, millionaire, billionaire companies. I don't care who you are. If you're going to give me a problem, I'm going to give you a problem back. And I will 100% make sure your life is a living hell. 100%. That's simple. And I really, really want to cover this video. We'll get certain pauses in here and there, but I really want you guys to listen, to focus on the evidence that he presents, the bullshit YouTube does, just the craziness that YouTube does. And this is just one person for now. Markiplier is also another example, and there's countless of other YouTubers that are examples as well. Like, it's disgusting and absolutely extremely unprofessional and just mind-boggling with the things YouTube does. I don't understand it. I don't know why they do it. But either way, we're going to get into this video. And like I said, depending on how long this video is, I'll either have everything that's going on with me right now with YouTube, put that in a separate video. And then, you know, we'll kind of go from there and whatever. If I need to do the Markiplier thing, I'll make that either a separate video or that'll be part of my video with me. If that makes sense. But we're going to get into it. Enough of me ranting. Kind of just want to really give a little brief intro of why this is even happening. And let's get into it. The title of the video, YouTube racism and favoritism. Or better yet, what it should be, is YouTube racist and do they play favorites? That's the question, really. Okay, so this isn't coming through for some reason, so give me one moment. Hang on. Wait, this could be a potential reason. Let's see if I'm correct. It's really weird though, because normally it still did it before. God damn it. Oy. I'm curious in this one, so let's see. It was because of that. That's so weird, okay?
I don't want there to be any lost context. I don't want to just look like I'm coming out of nowhere, having a temper tantrum.
Okay, so start it over.
I'm going to try my best to articulate this video as thoroughly, as plainly, as eloquently as possible. I don't want there to be any lost context. I don't want to just look like I'm coming out of nowhere, having a temper tantrum because these things are happening. The allegations I am levying towards YouTube are extremely serious, and I'm taking this video extremely seriously.
Same, by the way. I'm beyond pissed off. I can feel his pain and anger.
YouTube, you guys either play favorites, you are racist, or it's a mix of the two.
Amen. Right there. It doesn't get any easier or better than that. What is it, YouTube? Are you racist? Do you play favorites? Is it the mixture between the two? What the fuck is it? Because I'm really, really intrigued myself with my own certain situation currently going on with YouTube right now. Very intrigued. Is it just you guys just are blatantly just incompetent? Inconsistent? Or, I don't know, like you guys just want to abuse your power, think you can do whatever you want, whatever. What is it? Really, what is it? That's really the question.
These are the three options, YouTube. Which one is it? Here's my proof. I've been doing YouTube a long time, okay? I never want to be that guy, oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, these issues are happening because I'm black. There have been certain situations that I looked at kind of funny. I said, it could be because of that, but nah, I'm not trying to press that. I don't want to build that narrative around my YouTube.
I can 100% relate to that in so many fucking ways. The amount of bullshit that I've dealt with YouTube so far. And mind you, I'm not even like a big content creator. I'm not a middle content creator. I'm not even a small content creator. I just do my own thing. I have fun in my own life. Got about 300 something amount of subs. You know what I mean? Like just doing my thing, whatever. I don't care, whatever. I'm just doing my thing. You know. I can relate to that 100%. And there are certain things that YouTube has done throughout my entire time of making videos, you name it, investing my time and hard work, you name it, whatever. If it's gaming vids, reactions, whatever. And there's just moments where YouTube they just want to start their shit. They want to start it. I don't know why, but they do. And it's interesting. I'll say that.
This time, I can no longer let it slide. This is the situation.
We all have
August
our
18th, I uploaded
breaking
the mortuary
points.
assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted because the following video
This is the good stuff. This right here, guys, I can't wait to show my stuff. But this right here is the good shit. Whenever they send any crap like this, oh my god, it makes you want to like just crawl, like just tear your skin off your body or something, bro. Because not only is it just blatant bullshit, or them they know what they're doing, but this crap will piss you off more than what is actually really going on. Because it's like the icing on the cake, you know? But I love it when they send things like that, because not only is it evidence of their bullshit, you know, and it leads to paper trail, etc., but oh man, it's great. It's great.
I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing the mortuary assistant, and only my video seemed to be age restricted. And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours.
I love how he mentioned that. Because when I eventually show my stuff, whether if it's in this video or not, It's going to be very similar. Very, very similar. Same crap, remind you. Very similar. And the fact that I can also take an hour or more of my day to look through and see all these fucking videos. You know? No restrictions, no nothing. Nada. You know what I mean? No strikes given. Nothing. Okay? But yet me, the nobody, fucking does the same thing. Oh, bad guy. He's breaking the rules. Oh no, we need to punish. Makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. That right there is what really will piss me off though. It's like, why is all these videos okay? All these content creators, hundreds of fucking people, remind you. But it's a problem with me? Interesting. Because then at that point it's like, what could it be? Is it just purely incompetence and they're fucking up? Or is it they're being racist? Or is they're playing favorites? Because, come on, bro. They kind of, you know, like that just don't add up, you know?
Scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted.
Of course not.
I appealed the restriction.
Of
Hey
course
guys,
not.
I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Corey, your video is restricted for good reason. We're not going to tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision. I said,
I love that because I can relate to that type of scenario. Give a little bit of a tease of my situation. I reach out, same attitude, like, hey, you know, what the heck? This is kind of weird, blah, blah. Can you guys, you know, yada, yada. Or better yet, starts from the beginning. I do a certain thing. Rejected. Do another thing. Rejected. Then do another thing. Rejected. Reach out to YouTube directly. Comments back extremely unprofessional, disrespectful as well, remind you, and immediately becoming hostile. Respond. Confusion. Still playing games. So then I show evidence and etc. to make them look stupid and kind of call them out on it. Then they're like, oh, we'll look into it, blah, blah. And then now they're really, you know, kind of, you know, doing what they're supposed to fucking do, okay? And then it goes on and on and on. But man, just that feeling alone right there, I know how that goes, know how that feels.
okay. I get with my YouTube rep. I send him an email. Hey, could you look at this? This is some weird stuff going on. Only my video got age restricted. My YouTube rep, who isn't on the policy team.
This is another point I'm going to bring up. I don't have a YouTube rep. A lot of people actually don't have a YouTube rep. And I don't know if you guys know who this other YouTube content creator. If you don't know who he is, you're tripping. But, you know, there's good millions of people that know about the guy. But Jacksepticeye actually made an incredible point when he responded to this video to where he said it's like extremely difficult to get a YouTube rep. Extremely difficult. Not even the biggest content creators have them. It's not common. So if you have a YouTube rep, you are like very, very lucky, because if you don't have a YouTube rep, and let's say you're doing YouTube's protocols or, you know, appealing or disputing or whatever the case may be and try to do the self-service options, and if that doesn't work out, if you don't have a YouTube rep, you're screwed. That's it. Whatever they do, that's it. There's nothing you can do. You're absolutely screwed. But that is like that's like the absolute final backup card you can use. And guess what? Not everyone has that. So if you don't have a YouTube rep and you do all the self-service options and you can't get anywhere and they're still playing games and doing some messed up shit to you, you know, you're fucked. You can't do anything. You're literally screwed. That's it. And it's such a sad reality, and it's so just disgusting because the amount of people that have been screwed over because of it is countless. Better yet, one of the biggest Let's Play YouTubers out there, or incredible content entertainment type of content YouTube creator out there, aka Markiplier, like, he had a YouTube account. YouTube played so many games with that YouTube account. He lost that YouTube account due to nonsense. And he was just going to quit YouTube right there and there because all his hard work, all his time, years, you name it, of content and all that, all the subs he got, just gone in a blink of an eye, you know? Basically, like if he got fired from a job, you know? No money, no nothing. So imagine that feeling. And it took one of his best friends or someone, I can't remember, to really, really convince and persuade him, just try again. Just make another account, try again. Things happen, it is what it is, you know? He does. And look where he is now. So many subs, you name it, like 30-something million subs. One of the biggest content creators out there for YouTube for playing games, you name it, content creation. Like, he's one of those guys, okay? And he's dealt with a lot of bullshit from YouTube throughout, even with this account. But at least it was resolved in professional manners and how it was supposed to be resolved. And he was one of the lucky ones. And then it went on and on and on and on, and it went from there. So, you know, like, I'm going to say this right now, you know, it's very stressful. I'll say that. Very, very fucking stressful.
He looked at my video and he said, hey, it could possibly be this part at the end where the woman was battling some depression, and I'm just going to leave it there, lest this video also get age restricted just because I'm talking about it. So I looked at that part. The first thing I did was try to find other YouTubers who had that part, or at least a part similar. Now, Markiplier, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I just want you to know I have a lot of respect for you, and I didn't mean to drag you into the middle of this. Your channel just happens to be a great reference point because A, you're a really big YouTuber, and B, you're not black. So I can look at your channel, and then I can look at my channel or look at anyone else's channel and make sure that the things and the games that you play, that they're enforcing the rules equally to everybody. So I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted.
Of course
so I
not.
send a video to my YouTube rep. I say, hey,
why would it not be age restricted? Why not? That's how YouTube goes, bro. That's how they are. You know, playing their favorites. You know, or maybe because Markiplier isn't black. Maybe that's the reason too. Who knows?
That's the situation in his
or just pure incompetence.
Video, but his isn't age restricted. Could you send that to the policy team and see what they say about that? He said, wow, Corey, that's some astute detective work.
Yeah.
Let me send this to them.
And that's the sad part, how we have to do the detective work. How we have to really fucking be our own worker, basically, in a sense, and do their job, reminds you. And then they're like, you know what? Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, you're right. Let us look into this. I love it, but hate it tremendously at the same time when that shit happens, bro. Because I've dealt with it so many times with YouTube.
What do you think happened after that? I'll give you a second. They came back, and they removed my age restriction. They took it off after they already rejected my appeal.
That's the most incredible, most beautiful, most wonderful thing to see right fucking there. Because that is exactly what I got. The same energy, bro. Same exact thing. Same thing. Like past references, you name it. They're like, oh yeah, you're right. Here, sorry, we made a mistake, blah, blah. Don't own up to it. We made a mistake, blah, blah, you name it, whatever. And then, go on, and there you go. And they've done that with me countless and countless of times. Countless of times. Oh my God. Like, countless of times. Like, not 24/7, but it's happened a good bit. Okay? And it's infuriating because it's a waste of time. It's unnecessary. And it's just like, why? Like, what? Like, who's making the decisions? Who's, like, reviewing these things? Who is, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, why? You know? And so, like, oh my God. I love that he showed that, because that right there is just screaming incompetence.
I sent them the clip of Markiplier's video that has the same thing, and they removed it. Now, my YouTube rep, he was excited. He was, oh, great, this is awesome. Look, Corey, they took the age restriction off. I said, why?
Yeah.
I expected them to triple down and give Markiplier an age restriction too. But they looked at Mark's video, and they used that to verify my innocence.
Fucked up.
So I send my YouTube rep.
That's fucked up. That's just crazy. That's so messed up. Like, you can't do that. You cannot do that. So because that person didn't have any punishment or penalties, therefore he's now innocent. How does that make sense? Is that not screaming favoritism? Or maybe potential racism? What? You know, like that shit just blows my mind. And here's the best part about it. Since I'm like not even since I'm just like a nobody content creator and I'm just kind of doing my thing, not even a small content creator, I wouldn't even say that. Once you kind of hit the 1,000 sub mark, then you can consider yourself a small content creator, in my opinion, because that's when you're eligible for monetization, money, etc. But like, you know what I mean? For me, that type of crap doesn't tremendously really bother me or really get under my skin. It's never that got me to the point to go this far to talk about it and make a video on it. And the reason why is because if they just did what they had to do and owned up to their mistake and just left me alone, I was like, all right, great, I'm whatever. You know, it is what it is. But let's say I was in Corey's shoes and I was being fucked with by YouTube over and over and over and over and over. And then it just gets to the point where it's like, wait a minute, okay, I've had enough. I can't take this anymore. Like, why? This is not okay. Because then at that point, I'll be feeling like I'm getting targeted, either discriminated against, you know, and et cetera, for X, Y, and Z. And if that was the case, you best believe I'd be freaking pissed. You best believe, bro, the same exact mentality he has right now. Because it's just not okay. It's not okay. Like, that's not the answer. Exactly what he said, they should have doubled down, gave him the age restriction as well, and went forward from there. But instead they didn't, clearly showing the favoritism now, and you name it, and just bullshitting. Being YouTube, okay? It's just like, it's crazy. If that alone doesn't go to show you how crazy YouTube is, I don't know what else you need.
A lengthy email.
I'm gonna read this. It's actually pretty damning for them, and I'm inclined to believe racism and/or favoritism plays a part of this. Interesting. Very serious allegations. Don't blame them though. So correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the situation. YouTube reversed the decision they doubled down on yesterday after being presented by the Markiplier clip. I'm actually more surprised they reversed it rather than triple down and just age restricted him too. This actually speaks volumes more. All the momentum of the first video has been voided for nothing now. Before I dropped an exposed video tomorrow with the evidence that has been presented to me, I'm hoping for some clarity that might make sense in a way to dissuade me from getting ready to stir this pot further. Can you inquire why they changed their mind and who made the decision to reinforce the age restriction yesterday, as well as their reasoning for doing so? Also, why these incidents always coincide with me trending number one multiple days in a row? I felt treatment towards me from YouTube, especially when I've been number one trending multiple days in a row on multiple occasions, have been negative in that my content is scrutinized. I can't even say that word right, but you know what the word is. Heavier than a counterpart like Markiplier. This case proves exactly that actually. Why wasn't his video monitored the moment he released it to check if it violated self-harm guidelines? I have had a suspicion my content gets targeted / suppressed, and YouTube will make any attempt they can to kill channel momentum. In this case, more than anything that has happened so far proves that. Why would I hope race would have nothing to do with it? How can it be proven 100% it does not? Corey. It's a pretty big response. Pretty big. So hey, watch what happens now. It gets better. It gets better.
My feelings about the entire situation, feeling like there was some favoritism at play, there was either that or some racism at play, and that I would like to sit down with the policy team and figure out why my video was flagged in the first place. Actually, number one, was it automated or was it a human that age restricted it in the first place? Number two, who was the human reviewer? Because it's a human reviewer once you submit an appeal. Who was the human reviewer that doubled down and rejected my appeal? Number three, why did it take Markiplier's clip in order for them to reverse the decision?
Okay, so I'm glad he's making these points because these are the same fucking questions that I have. Was initial restriction automated or human reviewed? Which is really, really interesting because I swear to God, guys, I have done this countless of times, okay? And where, you could dispute something, gets rejected, Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant because it's like it's either automated or whatever, and it just happens. Then you do an appeal, which the whole purpose of an appeal is for a real live person from YouTube that works for YouTube to look at the situation, look at the policy guidelines and etc. with YouTube, and then be like, is this video sus or not? And I kid you not, I have done it so many times appealing with YouTube when I shouldn't have to, remind you, okay? And I kid you not, it gets rejected every single time. Every single time. And it's either like instantaneously to where it's like absolutely sus because if the video is like hours long or whatever, how the fuck are you actually reviewing the video when it's longer than 30 minutes or about 30 or whatever? Like, that don't make no sense. That doesn't sound like a real human to be reviewing it, which what is literally stated, if you were to appeal something, it requires an actual person. So, are they lying about that? Is it actually automated and we're just being told otherwise? Or is it an actual person and they're half-assed doing their job and being incompetent and just going with whatever YouTube's doing? What is it? I'm very curious. Because it don't make no sense. 2, who was the human reviewer that rejected my appeal and why? I would love to even know that information as well. I wish I could know. Because I would love to have a full-blown conversation with the guy and be like, hey, why'd you do that? And made me have to waste all this time and wait days for my video to go up and be uploaded because you guys are starting your bull crap, okay? And then just for me to do the next step, and then I'm perfectly fine, perfectly in my right to do what I was doing, and there was nothing wrong with the freaking video, okay? And you guys just wasted all that time and messed with me for no reason. I would also love that answer. YouTube, if you're watching or listening to this. 3, why did it take Markiplier's clip to reverse the decision? Obviously, that's not really going to affect me either, but I could see myself in future references where I could have this same question. I could just see it coming eventually, okay? And 2, the amount of YouTube channels that have the same videos that I have either reacted to or seen or have or similar in a sense are perfectly fine on YouTube, while mine cannot be on YouTube. Why? Why is that okay? So, this is just incredible. Just really, really incredible. Great questions, because I feel the fucking same.
Station. My YouTube rep gets back with me. He wants to hop on a call. We get on the phone for about 10, 15 minutes, and I tell him, I've been feeling like this for a long time. I've been feeling like every single time that I come back to YouTube, I'm #1 trending for a few days, and then they find some arbitrary issue. They nitpick and they try and find something that they can incriminate me for and try to push me down. You don't believe me? What happened the last time I came back and I was #1 trending for like a week? They copyright struck me for a video that was in 2019 or something like that. Why don't these issues ever crop up when I'm not uploading? I mean, I'm not on YouTube like 9 months out of the year. Nothing ever happens until I come back and I start uploading again, and I'm getting my numbers. They're climbing. They're exploding.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, just imagine that. Imagine being in his shoes, and every time you're trending #1, then there's a fucking problem with something on your YouTube account. And they'll just look for anything and go through all your videos, years, whatever, just to find something. Imagine being in his shoes, bro. Imagine.
And then they're like, hey, we need to stop him. We need to, like, this black man, he's getting too many views. He's getting too much exposure, too much activity. Let's get back to the current situation. So my YouTube rep assures me he's going to continue this dialogue with the policy team and try to get some answers to those 3 questions that I had.
That'd be great.
Another 2 days go by, and what do you know? They age restricted.
You know why? Because they got caught with their pants down. That's why. Because they realized, oh crap, this man is onto something. He just exposed us. We might want to backtrack before we get, sued and end up with a lawsuit. Yeah, I wonder why.
They age restricted the video. I say, no way did they do that. I go to Markiplier's video now, and now his video is age
They
restricted.
age restricted all them videos now.
Hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Got called out, and then they had to go back and say, oh, whoa, okay. We see the narrative that he's kind of pushing here. We need to take some steps back. We need to just age restrict them both and be done with it. You thought that I wasn't gonna like talk about this, make a video about it? You realize how bad this looks for you, YouTube.
Yeah.
You realize how
They don't care though. They don't care. They don't care. You know, and then they'll act like they care to cover their asses to make sure they're not losing money from it. Like, it's just crazy.
unfair this comes across. I, in all my years, have never seen a video get age restricted, de-age restricted, and then age restricted again. Have any of you ever seen that happen before? They saw that I saw that there was some unfair stuff going on, so then they tried to appease me by de-age restricting the video. I say, wait, why are you doing that? Because I sent Markiplier's clip, and then they say, oh, okay, well, let's just age restrict them both. Why is my channel so much more heavily scrutinized than my peers? My peers, and when I say peers, I mean people around my level, around my view count, just to keep it simple. Why is my channel so much more thoroughly scrutinized? Especially so when I've been #1 trending.
Because it's either you're black or it's because they, once again, favoritism. That's why. Or 3, they're just purely incompetent and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's why.
Multiple days in a row, which I've done multiple times. And every single time I start to get an uptick in traction, an uptick in activity, here comes YouTube coming through. Hey, let's get him for that video from 2019. Yeah, you get this, Corey? No, this is bad. It wasn't bad the 9 months that I was on the platform.
Yep.
It was only bad when I got back and I was #1 trending.
So imagine that. While he's not on YouTube making no videos or nothing, because what he does, he'll do content for a good while and then he'll take his breaks or whatever and go on vacation, you name it, or whatever. Reasonable, it's fine. Okay? And he'll have no issues while he's gone. But then once he's back on YouTube doing content and making money and goes trending #1, you name it, then there's issues. Then they start looking for things that are years ago of videos being posted and etc. Does that not sound a little sus?
This situation was only bad because I've been #1 trending since I got back. Every other YouTuber has uploaded the mortuary assistant. And now they're about to start putting in some age restrictions because I called them out on some unfair behavior. Now I realize that when you call someone a racist, that's a very, very serious accusation.
Yep.
And for that matter, how do you expressly prove that someone is a racist? I mean, unless they're spamming the N-word in the chat.
Yeah.
How do you really know?
Like, yeah, how do you concretely prove that they're being racist? It's so fucking true, because even if, like, you have a subjective stance or some type of, formative, whether if it's, like, similar to hearsay evidence or subjective evidence, if it's not a way to concretely prove that they're being racist, good luck proving it. Good luck. Yeah, unless they're like, it's obvious, spam them or whatever. Good luck. They can use every excuse in the book to cover their ass at that point.
Admittedly, I cannot 100% prove that race had everything.
And mind you, that's everywhere in the world. That could be jobs, that could be companies, that could be YouTube, you fucking name it. Oh my God, everywhere. Everywhere.
But I can tell you the people on that policy team, those shadow people that are anonymous and get to enact their will however they see fit.
Yep.
How can we be sure that they take a black person's video and a white person's video, and it can be the same exact video, and they restrict the black person's video, but not the white person's video? I feel I've been mistreated for a long time. I mean, even when we hit 10 million subscribers, and I was
congrats on
like diamond play button.
Fire, lit.
There was no correspondence. These situations always coincide with an uptick of growth. And it always just comes off like, we can't let this black guy get too high up. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm telling you, that's how it comes off.
Yeah.
I don't see any other YouTuber
Same.
that gets #1 trending many times, and then all of a sudden they're getting age restricted and they're getting copyright strikes and all of that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Point them out. I want to see them. I'll retract this entire video. I'll make a public apology to YouTube. I have no problem. My dad taught me, if you make a mistake, be a man and address it and apologize. I will do that, no problem. But to me, you know what it comes off? It comes off whenever Corey Kenshin starts doing some crazy numbers or getting on trending too much. We got to find something. We got to get him for something. He's got to have done something. I mean, I bleep out cuss words in video games. Like, I literally...
That's crazy. That's crazy. This man goes so much above and beyond that he bleeps out curse words in games. And also meaning he doesn't even curse himself. Meaning that he's such a friendly content YouTuber and whatnot that he'll go to that extent. And this is the guy that they're messing with. This is the guy they're effing with, bro. Or, my bad, I might as well say fucking with, you know? What's the point? Even if you're a goody two-shoes, you know? They don't care. They don't care, you know? Like, I don't know.
This is the YouTuber that you want to have smoke with and have problems. I believe there is some racism involved within the policy team. And YouTube in general really doesn't care about black people like that. They got their favorite creators.
Yeah.
Log out of YouTube. Log out and go to YouTube. You'll see the people on the front page every single day. You'll see the favorites. Count how many are black. Count how many are of people of color. So
yeah.
Then what does
Fire.
YouTube try and do? They try and peddle YouTube.
So true.
They try and give us a spotlight. And do you know how condescending and patronizing that is? Let's give a spotlight to these black creators because we're all about diversity. All this communicates is black people aren't good enough on their own skill, on their own merits, on their own talent. So we got to give them a spotlight. We got to come down and raise them up so they can get some spotlight action. Well, how about you save all that YouTube black, all that fake patronage?
Call it out for what it is.
Pandering.
Call it out. Yes, sir.
You have a black creator coming to you repeatedly saying, why am I being treated differently than other creators? And then you come back and, we got to age restricted. And then, no, we got to, he's on to us. Okay, we got to age restrict them both. Fake! It's fake. That's what it is. I am deeply sorry that this came off as a...
I felt that anger. I felt that anger and that pain and that disappointment and that stress and that just like full-on scale of emotion of despair in a sense as well. I feel that to the fucking T. Like right here, bro. It's like, kid you not. I'm not going to do my whole thing. My whole situation is going to be in a separate video. It's going to have to. This video is already going to be in the 30-minute range, etc. Like, if I'm able to keep my composure and be calm and collective and not do what he just did, props for myself. But if it happens, I hope you guys understand why. Because I can relate to his anger so much. So fucking much. Like, the amount of anger that I have is beyond right now. Like, if I was the fucking Hulk, the whole world would be destroyed probably right now. Like... oh, man. Like... oh, I feel that.
Rant, in the beginning, I wanted to keep my emotions out of it. I wanted to stay...
no, you did what you had to do. You're fine. You don't need to apologize or nothing.
Things that I could prove. I gave you the facts.
Love how humble he is.
It also turned into me venting the emotions that I've had built up.
It's needed. It's needed.
Ironic.
Don't apologize.
That I have to upload this on YouTube, but where else am I going to upload it? I worked hard. I built this community from the ground. It's taken me over a decade to do. And I would have just hoped that the playing field was fair and that, hey, if I did something bad, then everybody else who also did that thing should get punished too. Is that unreasonable?
No.
I have no problem being punished. I have no problem if I break a rule.
It's called equity. Equity! That's what it's called. Fair.
Cool that I get punished for it and I learn. But when you start like when it's targeted, when you're doing things only because I'm like getting bigger, or I don't know how it always seems to coincide with that situation. But that's just what it is. Now, if my YouTube channel gets shadow banned, or they like, they start like not sending my videos out to my subscribers, or a couple months from now, y'all just stop seeing my videos. We know why.
Yeah.
We know why.
What happened with me? Who knows?
Shadows behind the scenes, they control it all. They can.
Bro, who knows what they got in store for me after this video and the next one that's gonna be coming for you guys. Who knows?
Control all of it. If they don't want my channel, they could terminate it right now. They could hide my videos. They could shadow ban me, not send my videos out to anybody. That's why I thought long and hard before I recorded this. But as one of the biggest black creators on the platform, I want you to hear it from my mouth that there is some shady business going on behind the scenes at YouTube.
Yeah. Well, there is. Shady, shady, shady. Or better yet, what's that smell? Lawsuits. Lawsuits. Especially when you fuck with the wrong ones. But, here's what it is. So, but we'll leave that at that. So, you guys let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know any situations that you ever heard of, any, inconsistencies, incompetence, or things where it's clearly presented as favoritism or potential racism, or your thoughts on YouTube overall. Like, what are your feelings with them? What is your opinion? What is your recommendations? What are things that they need to start doing or work on, or what type of system should we have in place to resolve these type of inconsistencies and incompetence and nonsense and just crazy crap that happens 24/7 with YouTube? Let me know down below in the comments how you guys feel about this with the video and just overall in general with your own experiences and with YouTube, period. I'm very curious. Let me know. Make sure to leave a like on this video. Okay? Like the video if you agree that YouTube is sus and that they're playing games, that they're either just favoritism or racist or just extremely incompetent. Please like the video for that exact reason. Please. Because, it's just, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know if it's going to take some huge content creator to kind of get the message across. I don't know if it's going to take for some massive lawsuit against YouTube to where they lose fucking billions or millions of dollars because of their nonsense. Whatever it's going to take, I hope to God it happens soon enough, because at this point, the way things are going, the rate everything is, it's a lost cause, it's a disaster, and it's fucking horrible. It's horrendous. 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 Like, at the end of the day, I'm going to be real with you guys. I'll stick on Twitch for my whole life and do content only there. And just say fuck it for YouTube, period, completely. So, but we'll leave it there. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Sub, for the content and everything. Subscribe, for more. And as always, see you next video. Peace.